So you want to get into cybersecurity. Great, welcome to the party. But let's be real for a second. The moment you Google how to learn cybersecurity, your screen explodes. It's like a fire hose of acronyms, certifications, and programming languages. CSSP, CEH, Python, Bash, Kali Linux, Wireshark, Metasploit, cloud networks, firewalls, it never ends. You start to think, do I need to be a hacker, a lawyer, an IT god just to get a junior role? The pressure is immense. People act like you need to know everything right now. But here's the secret the gatekeepers don't tell you. That's a myth. It's a complete lie. You do not need to know everything. In fact, trying to learn everything is the fastest way to learn nothing. It's like trying to drink the entire ocean. You can't do it. You'll just end up salty and overwhelmed. The real pros don't know everything. They know their specific corner better than anyone else. Think of cybersecurity as a massive city. Cops on the beat, detectives solving crimes, architects designing secure buildings, city planners writing zoning laws. You wouldn't expect the architect to also be the detective, right? Each role has specific tools and a mission. Your job isn't to become the entire city. It's to find your neighborhood and become the go-to for that block. Forget the noise. Forget the pressure. By the end of this, you'll know where you fit. All right, let's start with the main event, the one everyone talks about. Offensive versus defensive security, cops and robbers, spies versus spies, red team versus blue team. It's the core of hands-on, technical cybersecurity. The red team? They're the cool kids in the movies, but in real life they're paid ethical hackers. Their job is to think and act like the bad guys and stress test defenses, then report the cracks so defenders can fix them. Red teams simulate attacks. Tools, Kali Linux, Burp Suite, Nmap. They map networks, intercept and tamper with web traffic, and use purpose-built toolkits. On the other side, you have the defenders, the guardians, the blue team. If the red team tries to start fires, the blue team is the fire department, on the front lines 24/7. Vigilance, detection, rapid response. When alarms go off, they kick the bad guys out and lock the doors. Blue teams defend. Tools, Splunk, CrowdStrike, Wireshark. Seams act like a central command center, aggregating logs from servers, firewalls, and laptops to spot attacks. It's a high-stakes job where you have to be right every time, while the attacker only needs to be right once. Purple. Both sides work together using MITRE ATT and CK. Collaboration turns findings into stronger detections and better defenses. Offensive security, red team. Hack before hackers do. Defensive security, blue team. Detect, defend, respond. Purple team, collaboration. Now, let's move away from the front lines and into the war room. Not every job involves code and terminals. Some of the most critical roles are about strategy, rules, and yes, paperwork. Important paperwork. This is governance, risk, and compliance. If red and blue are players on the field, GRC is the league office, the referees writing the rulebook. They don't stop a single attack. They build the entire program that makes a company defensible. Governance sets direction. GRC works with leaders to create policies and procedures. They ask, what data matters most? How much risk can we accept? What are the rules of engagement? Compliance ensures we follow the rules, GDPR, PCI-DS, using frameworks like NIST and ISO 27001 to find and close gaps. Tools, Archer GRC, ServiceNow GRC to manage policies, track risks, and automate reporting. If you're organized, detail-oriented, and a strong communicator, this generalship is essential. We've covered attackers, defenders, and rule makers. Who builds the walls of the castle? Infrastructure security. The engineers, the architects, the builders, servers, routers, switches, cloud. If your network is a house, these are the people who install the locks, the reinforced doors, and the alarm system. Network security is the foundation. Control traffic across your borders. The star is the firewall. Palo Alto networks, Cisco ASA, inspecting packets against strict pre-configured rules. They set up VPNs, encrypted tunnels like secret passages. IDS IPS, Snort, Suricata act as tripwires. IDS raises the flare. IPS blocks the intruder. The fortress extends into the cloud, AWS, Azure, GCP. Cloud security engineers manage virtual firewalls, access permissions, and lock down complex services. Perfect for those who love to build, configure, and harden systems. The master craftspeople of the digital age. Beyond the big areas are niche roles. The special forces of security. You don't need to know them all, but knowing they exist helps you find your path. Identity and access management. IAM asks, who are you and what are you allowed to do? Gatekeepers of identity, managing accounts, passwords, permissions so people have exactly what they need, nothing more. IAM, Okta, CyberArk. Data loss prevention, DLP guards the data itself, scanning emails, files, and network traffic for sensitive content. DLP, Forcepoint, Symantec. Like a librarian ensuring no priceless manuscript leaves. Digital forensics and incident response, DFIR arrives when breaches happen, piecing together what, how, and what was stolen. Tools like Encase and Ghidra for digital autopsies. Threat intelligence is all about researching hacker groups, tracks their tactics, and predicts next moves, feeding the blue team. Threat intelligence, MISP, recorded future. We've toured the city. Attackers in red, defenders in blue, GRC in the towers, and engineers building the fortress. The single most important takeaway? Pick one. Start with what excites you. Test it with small, low-risk projects before big commitments. Ignore the noise, find your lane, go deep. Master one domain, become the go-to person. That's how you build a sustainable, rewarding career. So what are you waiting for? Choose your path, master your craft. The city needs you.